Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
What up, Matt?
The cowboy.
Nothing much.
The Boy Scout. Saying you're gonna ruin wrestling? Saying you're gonna ruin the establishment that made you who you are? And CM Punk. The iconoclast, the outcast, the red-headed stepchild, the punk rock kid from Chicago City.
What you mean?
Defending the establishment.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, the more things change, the more things stay the same. I'm not defending
Okay.
the establishment. Let's make it real clear, John Boy. I'm not standing for TKO. I'm not here to defend the billionaires. I'm here.
I know. I haven't seen or anything. Yeah, Mo be on the game. That's why I don't understand why he's not playing you.
Because the establishment picked you, but the people never did? Huh? They picked me in 2011 to be the...
I'm really over this whole league thing. Cause it's like, bro, it get a point. I just looked in one of the chats and they started a party. It's 4 people that are in a whole nother party. At this point, bro, I'm finna kick just about everybody. Cause this is just getting annoying.
Because you take cheap shots and you take shortcuts. No, I'm not here.
But that's what I'm saying. But then they'll complain about the league being dead. Y'all keep starting new leagues.
I'm here to let you know that these people are my boss.
I'd rather play the computer all this time then at this point. They complain about the league not active. You know why? Because people are so ready to start a new one. Where are we too?
No, we're all spokes on a wheel. I've said it very famously, and I've always known that. And it's time CM Punk taught John Cena that he's just a spoke on the wheel too. And it starts by me taking that title off your shoulder. Remember when me and you locked up in Elimination Chamber? First time in over 10 years, and I felt it. But I felt something a little bit different. And then you watched as Seth Rollins stomped me, and you didn't hesitate, and you pulled me back in the ring, and you put me in the STF. And the last thing I heard before I lost consciousness was you, almost in anguish, saying, "I'm sorry." Yeah. You screamed, "I'm sorry," because you knew then and you damn sure now know that what you're doing is not right. Look around you, John. You know that what you're doing is wrong. When I take that title off you, you're going to spend the rest of your dates crisscrossing the country, apologizing to these people for the man you've become. That title has corrupted you. And I know because that same belt turned me into a monster in 2012. And when I came, title has corrupted you. And I know because that same belt turned me into a monster in 2012. And when I came back here to WWE, I had a list of goals. And holding that belt wasn't one of them. Because I'm afraid of the man I become when I have it. Now that's the chip. Everybody in the back should want that. Everybody in the back should want to be heavyweight champion. Few can accomplish it. But I now see that I have to become a monster to stop the monster. To you, to guys like you, to Seth Rollins, that is the chip. That means power and it means control. And to me, that is something that belongs to the people. After tonight, you've got 18 dates left. Of what little respect I had for you, I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those dates I take this off your shoulder. And if you're not a coward, if you're any type of a man, if you're more Boston Red Sox than you are New York Yankee, you'll say that date is tonight, right here, right now.
John Cena, CM Punk, one final match. The best in the world against the greatest of all time for the undisputed WWE Championship. Let's do it.
You're good. I'm just putting the group chat on kicking in actives. So you won't get kicked. Yeah, that one. Cause I'm going up for the messages. The nigga just asking for 4 wins, or they actually calling people out. Cause I'm kicking people right now. The one, you got the Cowboys. The whole half of the NC North is going. The Colts are going. The Cardinals are going. I'm kicking more people. I'm not doing this shit. I'd rather play against the computer for all this. We could get people that actually want to play in here. He said, why are you kicking me? Cause you're not communicating.
Houston, I am happy to be here. It's lovely to see you all. A couple of goals. Main event WrestleMania. Become WWE Heavyweight Champion. One of those things I've done. The other one I've been working on. It's a little hard around here. Sometimes you get sidetracked. Sometimes people take things personally, but all the distractions
I'll see your game
are now on the
invite in a
back
second.
burner, and I can now focus on that goal of being world champion. Last week, I won a gauntlet match. Made me #1 contender to Gunther's World Heavyweight Championship. Now, all nicknames aside, Gunther is one of the best wrestlers in the world. I'm looking very, very forward to lacing him up and locking up.
You there, Matt?
And I can't promise a
Yeah,
win,
I'm not
ladies
saying
and
invite.
gentlemen, but with
Just-
you all cheering me like you do,
You gotta have the coach to tell me why you kick me. Cause you're not calling nobody out, you're not communicating.
Anybody
So I
sitting
kick you.
at home watching on Netflix, if you're going to be there live in New Jersey for SummerSlam, I can promise you that I will leave it all in the ring. I will not quit. I will give you everything I have. I look at Gunther and I see one of the best wrestlers in the world, the Intercontinental Champion for 666 days on his second run with the World Heavyweight title. And I only got 2 weeks to prepare for this beast. But Houston, then I remembered, oh, wait a second. You've been training for this your entire life. You are prepared. You are seen.
You're 2 games. You're 2 games up on me right now. You gotta do something about that. You can send it. Okay, you won. Oh, I won. I gotta send it. My bad.
were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
And start with a give to Davis. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Okay,
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Back. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Taylor. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check out.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the jump.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He runs it across, touchdown! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in that old... Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Set to return it. Here's Cody White. Good work so far, and he's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Flushed out of the pocket. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Running back sent in motion. And again, it's Darnold. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Darnold on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie it up late in the 1st. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Man, 19, steady.
They'll They'll start this one out with Hall. He's got room to roam. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Eamon-Warren.
Brings up second and 8.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. On the move, hit it right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 6. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First down now, ball at the 33.
A 28-yard gain. And the Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Escapes the pocket. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down. A 4-yard pickup.
From the red zone now.
First down, Seahawks.
He's got it along the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Darnold. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the second. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start to drive the ball. He's always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Now it's Taylor. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
8-yard loss on
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Good night.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Donald. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Flush down now to his left. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
The Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Cut for big yards on the right side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Looking inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8.
Jets 13. Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 7.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. South a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
It's fielded at the 14. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. First and 10. Darnold. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Darnold. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's White on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Vacates quickly left side. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He's throwing deep to the left side. It is caught at the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Myers to add the PAT.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Hall running his own read. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. Wick got 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Second down.
Ready, ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Cut near the goal line. And into the end zone, touchdown New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Play fake, Darnold. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets are going to start out at their own 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10
Ready?
at their own 35-yard
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
There's a dive up the middle. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. All right.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Ball's out, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Seahawks pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists, right? You can't be a blacksmith. You've got to be an artist. You've got to create back there. But when the world of got-tos, you also got to hold on to the ball. That's a big-time turnover.
And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. There's a screen now for Walker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He picked up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the...
And the Seahawks, first down.
Now Darnold off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Pulls it at the 7. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Reno, ready.
Hall running between the tackles. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Jaron Reed.
Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yes.
To the air, Taylor. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's White on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Headed out right. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Seahawks, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
They're going play action. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Send him left out of the slot. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Barner with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Shaheed coming in motion left. He's going to throw it again. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Panther 60.
Running this with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing, Taylor. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
13 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Hip, go.
This is Hall. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. Now that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
On the ready.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Forced out to his right. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
First down.
Throwing now off the play action. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Bronco 80.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. This is caught by Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to pass it here. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jets 27.
kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's Hall. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. A fourth for him in this game, and one more ties the record.
Get it.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jets will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. The Jets take their first time out.
At the 8-yard line.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this
Brings
game.
up second and 7.
Back now, pressure coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw it. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's fourth and long. Desperation time here. Getting out to his left. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, somewhat start to come back?
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. I know you and I were both a bit surprised to see them favored so heavily on the road coming into this one, but the projections were right. A nice road win for them.
Yeah, sometimes those people making those predictions, sometimes they do get it right. And these guys were just on a totally different level than the opposition. They overcame that home field advantage pretty easily to be able to take the game that they were indeed favored in.
about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Real.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 42 yards. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A short one there to Otten. He's close to a 1st down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the Eagles' 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal.
Throwing is Baker. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Second and goal.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They send Godwin in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Craig and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the Buccaneers' 13-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Left side to Godwin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the first down.
That's Ibuka in motion.
At the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it even started.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Third down and 9.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
180! Kings!
Baker to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Dixon in formation for Tampa Bay.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Point it right.
On first down is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
That's good.
Hey, I'm right 33.
First and 10 at the
Mayfield.
45-yard line.
A pass pulled in by Irving. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
19 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down.
To throw is Mayfield. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Jalen Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Hey, 2 minutes. Hey, alert! Run.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Third and a long way to go. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On fourth down, Mayfield. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. on the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt.
For the Eagles.
Cameron Johnson deep to return this. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. They go play action with Mayfield. Looking downfield for Alton. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They'll go. Mayfield. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be in.